love dancing. I've loved dancing since I was 2 years old. My parents put me in dance classes, and ever since then, it's just been my creative outlet and something I've been able to do in my free time that allows me to honestly reflect on the day that I've had and allows me to think about the challenges that I've had and express them through dance without having to actually talk about any of them. Since I'm dancing so often, I experience a lot of hardships, one of the biggest ones being burnout. Throughout all of my super long rehearsals and very packed schedule, it can be really hard to stay inspired. It's hard to keep that passion alive and my love growing whenever it's just constantly adding on corrections and meticulous work to get ready for a performance. Another thing is also comparison. Whenever you're in a room with such talented dancers like I am at GSA, it can be hard to not look at other people and say, oh, I'm not as good as them, even though it's really only inhibiting my own work. I think my biggest thing though is probably my confidence. Since I've been doing ballet my whole life, I hold myself to a really high standard, and whenever I look in the mirror and don't see myself meeting that standard, it is really hard for me to stay confident in myself and my own abilities. It makes me really, really frustrated to not be where I want to be, and it can be hard to keep pushing to get there. At the end of the day, it's never really been about what makes dance hard. Like, the hardships of dance are almost secondary to what makes it so amazing. Being able to express my own love and create something that's my own, it just overpowers any sort of hardship that I have. But coming to GSA, my teachers have been beyond what I ever imagined. They have inspired me so much already. They've transformed the way I've thought about so many different things. For me, I've never done really styles like African, or I've never actually taken a composition class either. And being able to experience those different types of classes with such amazing teachers, I've learned so much, and they've really just made my experience better than I could have ever expected. My experience learning these types of dance I'm not super familiar with has been a little bit humbling. I'm definitely not used to moving my body the same way that you do in African dance. I've always been a ballerina, so I've been taught technique to where I'm always in perfect alignment and have my head in a certain way. So doing African dance has definitely been a challenge for me to kind of break out of that box and honestly just let loose, which is a big thing for me, something that I have to work on. As much as it's been difficult, it has been 10 times more fun to learn. My teacher, Ms. Zinzale, is so amazing. She's the best teacher, and I'm able to learn so much from her. She makes it seem so much fun to learn all of these types of African dance techniques, and it has been just such an amazing experience. So through GSA, I have met so many amazing people. Since I'm dancing with the same people every day, I've been able to make amazing friendships with the girls in my discipline, and it's just so amazing to be able to bond with people who have the same love for dance as I do, and we're able to talk about so many things inside and outside of dance, and it's so amazing to be able to share that special bond with them. Dance has been something that I continue to love throughout my whole life. No matter what stage of life I'm going through, no matter what hardships are happening, it's always been something that I can lean back on, and almost a creative outlet for me, which I know every artist says, but it really is a creative outlet for me, and it's my escape. I would almost say that dance brings color to my life. It adds color to what otherwise might be a dull or mundane situation. It allows me to express my creativity. It allows me to stay inspired. and it allows me to keep in touch with my inner self and what I'm really thinking. My art is my own, and it's something that I have to embrace instead of just constantly criticizing myself.